results over process kind of game for you? Instead of the opposite?
Hey, we'll take the points, but yeah, unimpressive.
Just from your perspective, what is it about that game? Is it just the lack of effort from your guys? Is it?
I mean, ultimately, it's like we only had half a team playing. That's it. Sums up everything.
Is there a positive in what Blackwood was able to do in terms of maybe carrying the team at times when the offense wasn't?
Fantastic. He was fantastic. He was the best player on the ice, either team. Yeah, and we had a couple others. I thought OC was outstanding. You know, we had some guys that had to have monster efforts just to stay in the game. Blackwood was one of them.
He stuffs like 5-6 breakaways
Yeah.
there. And how important in a night like this is
Well, you'll get 0 points if he's not the best player on the ice.
Powerplay's been a little bit of a struggle for you guys on your end. What are you kind of
Yeah.
seeing that maybe isn't clicking?
Yeah, least of my worries tonight. Couldn't care less. I mean, we're having a tough enough time rolling out 3 lines. Never mind the power play.
What did you see on that penalty kill in overtime?
I thought those guys were awesome. I mean, they did a great job. Just packed in, attention to detail. Like that's the thing. Those guys that were on the ice, they worked hard. They worked hard the whole game. You know, the problem with tonight is like we're relying on the same 8-9 guys to do everything. Power play, penalty kill, 5-on-5. Because we had too many passengers.
Is that more annoying or making you angry here tonight?
Oh, it's both. Yeah, I mean it's both because like we just come off a road trip where we weren't very good, and you know we're a little bit rested. We had a practice yesterday that I didn't love, and then tonight we're terrible as a team. Like again, some guys were great, some guys were okay, lots of guys were no good.
Is this something where you're kind of going back to that road trip, starting to see some bad habits, like kind of go?
No, because I thought our habits were good on the road trip. We checked hard. That's where it starts for me. Like that's a prerequisite to playing for our team. You got to check. You got to be willing to check. Not everyone's going to be able to create the offense that they create, but I want to see effort. I want to see work ethic, competitiveness, and we had it on the road trip. On the defending side, we lacked it at times on the offensive side, some decision making, but this was a whole different ball game tonight.
You got some serious Western Conference matchups here. Do you think some guys were just looking ahead to the games that are ahead?
I don't think so. I mean, we're playing a good team. They're 4-1-1 in their last 6, and they just beat up on a couple of really good teams in those 4-6 games, right? So, I mean, I don't know how you can look past a team that just went to the West or Eastern Conference Finals last year.
Ron Taves was really quick to kind of redirect credit for his goal and put that kind of on LOC for creating that. What have you kind of seen from him that's, making that kind of...
OC?
Yeah.
Effort. That was straight effort. That's what that was. That was effort and determination. If you watch that play, he not only, does everything right to get in the zone, then he checks the puck back twice. It's just, that's the effort it takes to score in this league, and that's the effort it takes to defend in this league. It's a prime example of what some other guys on our team need to start doing.
Kobe needs some? Good. Any last questions, guys?
Lehkonen, we talked about him and his big goals before. I mean, is that kind of like what he does?
Yeah, competitive. Same thing. He doesn't score because he's the most skilled guy, the biggest, strongest, fastest guy. He scores because he's an intelligent hockey player, and he gives you maximum effort all the time. All the time. He's in tune with the structure of the game. Hey, listen, like that 6-on-5 is huge. It's our 3rd one, I think, and we got 2 in Buffalo to win a hockey game. We get 1 tonight. That's how you touching on the power play. That's what it needs to look like. That was hard work, checking the puck back, moving the puck quickly, shooting it if there's a shot, retrieving it, getting it back, hitting the open man if it's there, and part of it just going to the net hard. It was a prime example of what our power play needs to do, and they've done it at key times here over the last few weeks, even though it wasn't 5-on-4, 6-on-5.
How much of the lineup shuffling in the 3rd period is just looking for a spark versus maybe some of that will last, moving
All the lineup changes are based on me just trying to put players out that looked like they cared and wanted to work.
I asked the Vontaes if maybe there was some sort of underestimation of this team coming in, being that they had been struggling. I know we talked about, they've played well lately.
Yeah.
He said that he doesn't think that they're underestimating, but overestimating your name. So I'm just curious how.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a player question. I'm not sitting in there talking to them as they're preparing, but I don't think we're looking past the New York Rangers, right? It's important 2 points. We needed them. We got them, but not happy with the way we played.